Hey, Margaret Lloyd here. Peace and love to everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's a beautiful day. Got up this morning, went for a walk, took Snickers for a walk. She had so much fun. I did too, because it was an enjoyable walk, because it's beautiful out. There was no breeze, beautiful blue sky, just a gorgeous morning. Beautiful, beautiful. And the bruise is getting better, going away. Got a little bit of a bruise left here, a little bit here, and a little bit up here. And yeah, this still hurts from the fall. I think there's a little bit of a break in there, but it is what it is. It's life. Life happened to me. Yes, it did. It did. It happened. And I landed flat on. Yes, I did. If any of you have been watching me for any length of time, you'll know that I did it good. I did it good. Um, but life is going good. Life is doing well. Went to church yesterday. Enjoyed that. Um, we're talking about gratitude. Um, it is the giving season with Halloween coming up and then Thanksgiving and then Christmas and New Year's. And to me, they all just kind of come together, the 3 months, and it's just a constant party, have fun, enjoy life, um, get things together for family. It's that time to start thinking about Christmas gifts for family. Uh, yeah, mine's going to be giving of necessity, things that people need. So they're going to be getting things that they need. They're going to be getting wash rags and scrubbies, and the adults anyway. The kids will get, let's see, the kids are going to get scarves and hats. Nolan, I'm not sure yet. He's a tall one. I could probably give him a nice scarf, winter scarf. I asked Tara if they wear hats much, and they don't, so that won't be something that I'll be making for Jason and Nolan, but scarves can always come in handy, winter scarves, so I'll do something like that for the guys and the girls. But I got to get working on it. I got to get this sweater done too. That's why I unfortunately didn't get on here yesterday, because I got home from church doing my pump stuff, took Snickers for a walk, and then I got to working on the sweater, and plumb forgot about time. I try to have these done and scheduled to run it around 4 o'clock every day. I know some days I may be off by 30 minutes now and then, but I try to get them done by then. And we need to continue talking about things that I feel need to be said, need to be discussed. You, a lot of you young girls, I know I remember when I was 17 and 18, 19 years old, and I thought I had the love of my life. I married him at 18. But, at 18, you think you know everything. You think you know everything because you've gone through high school and, you were told that once you get out of high school, then you go to college or get married. At 18, you're an adult, they say. You can get married at 18, you can buy cigarettes, and, well, you can't buy cigarettes and drink anymore at 18. You have to wait till you're 21, which I think if they're going to let you get married at 18, they should let you smoke and drink at 18. But that's just my thoughts. They didn't ask me about it. And if they were to ask me, I'd say marijuana would be legal. Just marijuana. CBD and marijuana should be legal. Absolutely. But girls, you need to understand you don't need a male or anybody for that matter to validate you. Do what you got to do to take care of yourself, but do it in a safe way. Like I said, you don't need to have a male validate you, or anyone validate you for that matter. Validate yourself. And that's what I've been doing. Because the best way to validate yourself, honey, you gotta love yourself. You need to be authentic. You need to be your real self. Don't be somebody that they want. Be yourself. Be you. And take care of you. You need to take care of yourself. I don't want anybody, whether I know you or not, I don't want anybody to go through what I went through, to live a life that I lived. My life, I loved my life. I loved myself. But the life I led, I did not like. What's the matter, Snickers? What's the matter? You need to go outside? You okay? See, that's my pretty girl. Yeah, that's my pretty Snickers. You're on camera. Looky there. Look who that is. Is that Mommy? Is that Mommy? Is that Snickers? She's such a good dog. I got her in Denton, Texas, after I had kicked my ex-husband out and had him arrested. Tara and I had been looking online, knowing that I needed to have a dog in the house, whether it be a big dog, little dog, whatever. And Tara found her online in the Denton, Texas animal shelter. It was less than a mile from my house. So I went up there and I looked at her, met her. She was about 4 months old. She was a little bitty thing and scared to death. Oh my God. She got right under my chair and would not come out. She was hiding. I put my hands down under the chair to pet her, to get her attention. And she finally reached up and licked my hand. Next thing you know, she's on my lap. And I'm just hugging her to pieces, loving her. She was just such a sweetheart. And they said she was a German Shepherd mix. Well, I don't think there's any German Shepherd in her, but I do know that there's some Ridgeback, and I believe Golden Retriever, just by the hairs on her butt and the jowls that she has. But she's such a good girl. I've trained her with the help of trainers at Petco. And she walks pretty much right by my side. And she's a good girl. She's very protective of me. If anybody comes near me, she's going to bark at them. If I do not perceive them as a threat, I'll straddle her, and she will calm down and let the other person pass. Or if the other person wants to acknowledge Snickers, if I straddle her, she's able to be calm and let the other person, let Snickers smell the other person, and Snickers will eventually befriend them. That's how we met Charlie and Marcy. And Charlie and Snickers. Charlie's a little bitty thing about this big and about this tall. And you see how big Snickers is. And they just get along so well. They just play together so well. It is so cute. And we'll go to on walks together, and they'll just walk right next to each other. It's just so cute. She just has so much fun. But today she's being a little pain in the butt. She doesn't want to eat. But that's okay. If she doesn't want to eat, she doesn't get to go outside and play, doesn't get to go for walks. She gets to stay in the house with Mommy and be a good girl. And once she eats, then she can go outside. And she's doing good. I'm blessed to have her. I really am. And at first she wasn't sure about Mom. She didn't like the walker, I think. But she finally got used to the walker. And she's now used to Mom. She'll get up in bed with Mom, and she just loves everybody to pieces. Even the cat. Yes, we have Balinese ragdoll. He's just as handsome as can be. He's about 10 years old, whereas Snickers is 2 years old. And they get along well. They had one little hiccup when the night we moved into this house, and we had stopped to get burgers because we were hungry, and Bo was giving Snickers a bite, and no, he was giving Marshall a bite, and Snickers decided she wanted it and almost had Marshall's head in it, or her mouth. But they're getting along well now. Marshall sleeps in Snickers' bed. Snickers sleeps in Marshall's bed. And they swap around. And they do really well. But see, that's how people should be. You know, here you have two animals that typically should not get along. And they do. Why? Because we don't let them be prejudiced. We don't let them be mean to each other. We want them to be caring and loving. And that's what we're doing. We're making them caring, loving animals. Yep. We are. And I am becoming a stronger person. I feel, how should I say, more like myself every day. I know I still have a ways to go. But once I get there, I'll be there, and it'll be done, and it'll be over with. And hopefully at that point, I'll be smarter. I'll be wiser. I'll be the new me. Because that's what I'm after, is a new me. You know, the old me. The old me let bad people in. Old people let Martin in. Who needs him? I don't. I really don't. I don't need anybody in my life that doesn't think the way I think. And at this point in my life, the way I think is the only thing that fucking matters. What somebody else thinks doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks. They need to think like me. I need to get with Kathy and Susie and have us a game night. Playing cards or something. Book club or something. Do something, right? You know? We'll get together and we'll figure it out. Whether it's right or wrong, we'll figure it out. That sounded like a hungry tummy. She's probably getting hungry because she hasn't eaten since last night. But think about it. Even animals go through times of depression, not feeling right. We all go through it. We all have days like that. And we just need to get through it and enjoy life. We need to make the best of our life. We need to do what is necessary to get through this life in a sane manner. And we can do it. I know we can. And I know you can. But girls, remember, you don't have to have validation. From anybody. Validate yourself. That's the only person that needs to validate you is you. Not the dude next door, up the street, school. No. You need to validate you. Only you. You validate yourself. You love yourself. And then you can hug yourself. That feels good to hug yourself. You don't need nobody else to hug you. I know we all grew up thinking that we needed to have our mommies and daddies love on us, a hug on us. But you know what? I truly believe all that was fake. When I sit and talk to my mother now, there ain't no love. There's no love there from her. She doesn't show any love towards me. She says she does, but she doesn't show it. My father, I don't know that he knew either how to love. I think my whole fucking family has been dysfunctional since I don't know when, since forever. I really don't think anybody's I don't think anybody really cared to figure out why things were the way they were. Let's see. My parents divorced. I divorced 3 times. Don't ever want to do it again. No, I'll never get married again. That's goddamn truth. I'll never marry. I don't even think I'll live with any male. I may have a friend, but I have no desire to marry anybody ever again. It's too painful. Too much hurt. I spent 38 years with a narcissist who wound up turning me into a narcissist. And in doing that, the two of us destroyed our son's life. Our son will never, even though he's got a master's degree, he'll never amount to anything. Because, and I won't say it's because he can't, it's because he won't. We both went through traumatic issues with his father. And I truly believe, I'm done with it. I'm over it. But my son, I don't know that he ever will. I don't think he ever will be over it. This is going to be a bullshit. What the hell is Dinetta? Never heard of that. see. I don't know who Dynata is. Oh, their survey calls. And that was probably another one. I don't want... Just get rid of all of them. Block them all. Okay, they're all blocked. I don't get these people that keep calling me constantly. I get tired of it. Leave me alone. Don't call me. I'll call you. That's my thoughts. If I need you, I'll call you. If I don't need you, I won't call you. So leave me alone. Well, with that, and the sun's getting in my eyes, I'm going to say peace out. Love you. We'll talk again tomorrow. I'll be earlier. I will try to have the podcast up by 4:00. I love you all. Take care. Remember, validate yourself. Love yourself.